The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Glory to you, O Lord. John's disciples came to Jesus and said, "Why is it that we and the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not?" Jesus replied, "Surely the bridegroom's attendants would never think of mourning as long as the bridegroom is still with them. But the time will come for the bridegroom to be taken away from them, and then they will fast." The Gospel of the Lord. Let's be seated. Is that the sort of fast that pleases me? A truly penitential day for all, hanging your head like a reed, lying down on sackcloth and ashes? Is that what you call fasting? A day acceptable to the Lord? Or is not this the sort of fast that pleases me? To break unjust fetters, undo the thongs of the yoke, let the oppressed go free, break every yoke, share your bread with the hungry, shelter the homeless poor, clothe the one you see to be naked, not turn away from your own kin, and so on. In other words, fasting on the outside must be accompanied by fasting on the inside from attitudes that if we leave them, they would not be absolved, they would not be changed, and all it would result in would be 40 days of an outward observance that does not affect the inside, the interior. So it's both. It's not one without the other. The hope is that fasting and penance and repentance, almsgiving, the hope is that those do flow from inside, but when our humanness causes us to sin, that the outward fast, the outward depriving ourselves of things we would love to do, that we prefer to do, that deprivation would free us enough to begin the change. So we need fasting, we need repentance, we need abstinence as well. So the time of Lent, of the 40 days, is twofold. The desert of 40 days is a place to meet the Lord. It's a honeymoon place, as we learn in the prophet Hosea. It's the time when we commune with our God. But it's also the time when a lot of spirits of the past begin to emerge. So look out for that contradiction that seems to come up, that conflict when we are attempting to fast, when we're attempting to be better, to change. Spirits, voices, memories from the past come to haunt us. So the 40 days in the desert will be both penance and honeymoon, both ashes and change. As I close, please be reminded that the word for 40 is the same word, quarantine. 40 in French, 40 in Spanish. So it's the same word. Life, it is no more new normal, by the way. It's a year old. So it's normal now. There's no new normal. We have normalized the life in the desert, in the lockdown, in the quarantine. St. Benedict said that long ago. He says, let every day of the year have a Lenten character to it. Don't be afraid of it. Be glad for it. quarantine, take the time away and use these gifts, these tools, these weapons of protection. Be anointed, yes, with ashes, as we will do shortly.